Okay guys, how we doing? So we got a Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all gameplay here. This one's a nuke. Now there's two reasons why I'm uploading this. The first one being is that, I think it was about 3-4 videos ago, it must have maybe been a new subscriber said, hey, I'd love to see a nuke gameplay from you, or you know, a Moab or something like that. And I thought, well, I've already done quite a few of those, but you know, if you're new here and you've never seen one before, there you go. So that's why you've got this one. But the other reason is because this was actually last night's gameplay. I've been playing Battlefield Hardline pretty much solidly now ever since it came out. Well, since last Sunday anyway. And Call of Duty hasn't even been in my system or anything, in my console system and in my bodily system as well. So I thought, you know, I'll have a go. You know, I'll take Battlefield Hardline out because as much as I love the game and I am thoroughly enjoying it, it's getting to that point now where the honeymoon period has sort of eased off a little bit, and there's some things in there that are really bothering me quite a lot and almost making it, it's taking the fun out of it to a certain element. And I'll talk about those in another video for those of you who've missed the complaining apocalypse. It will come in a moment. But yeah, that's why I wanted to play some Modern Warfare 2. I just wanted to move away from Hardline for a bit and then go back and get, you know, sort of get back into it. But this was fun. You know, I had a good night. This was, like I say, the first game out of about probably 15, and I watched the Loyal Patriot video yesterday, and it sort of fed me the want to play some Modern Warfare. You know, when you see somebody else's video and you think, oh, I want to get back into that, but it's never quite what you expected, or you can never do what they do. This was fortunate because I had a really good entertaining night on it. So thank you very much, Infinity Ward Modern Warfare 2, for that. It was a good evening. Now, the second reason why I'm talking about Modern Warfare 2 realistically is because I wanted to address a video that I did a while back and that I've seen quite a few people talking about lately. The subject still continues, and that's about bringing Modern Warfare 2 back but putting it on next-gen consoles. Now, in that commentary I said I would love to see a Modern Warfare 2 return, a remake, and I'd love to see remastered but with, you know, next-gen consoles sort of, I suppose, quality, maybe, you know. Maybe if they patched a few of the things and changed some bits and pieces like noob tubing. I mean, in this sort of evening that I played this last night, there was everybody was playing quite clean, to be fair. You know, there was one guy in one lobby, and I put up with it for one game, and when he continued to do it for the next game, I just left, and he was just running around with a hardline and a Scar H noob tubing. Now, I don't mind people noob tubing occasionally, you know. So let's say you take some refuge in a room away from the dangers, and somebody thinks, I'm scared to go in case it's camping, instead I'll just fire this grenade in and hope for the best. That's fair enough, you can't really moan about that. I've done it myself. But you know, this guy, you could see as soon as he was spawning, he was clicking straight onto the tube, and unfortunately that's the way he played. Maybe he was trying to unlock the shotgun, because that's what you have to do. You have to get something like 10 or 20 kills with a noob tube to unlock the underbarrel shotgun, but I very highly doubt it, because I never see anybody use an underbarrel shotgun in Modern Warfare 2. If oh, was it actually? I don't think it was the shotgun. It was the I think it was the ACOG scope. I don't know, I'm confused. I'm getting confused with Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, you have to do certain unlocks by doing certain things. Now, it was good, clean fun, and I totally enjoyed that. And that was one of the reasons why I did that video, saying that I would like to see it remastered, brought back with a few tweaks. However, you know, after giving it some thought and seeing people's opinions in other videos, and also looking at the comments, because I've said before, you know, I do read all my comments, and looking at the comments that people were making towards me, I sort of thought, do you know what, these people are right. People were saying things like, yeah, I totally agree, it would be nice to see a remastered version. However, can you imagine the remastered version with, you know, sort of today's bullshit, essentially? You know, it wouldn't be the same. And I suppose essentially you have to think back and think, yeah, leave the past in the past, you know, leave it with the good times, because Modern Warfare 2 isn't as good as it used to be. It's like getting host. I used to love getting host in Modern Warfare 2 when there was a couple of million people online, because essentially you would host people who were more local to you. Now host on Modern Warfare 2, particularly from my point of view anyway, it isn't so smooth, because whenever I pull host, I'm pulling host against people from around the world, and it doesn't quite work. So, you know, you don't always get that God mode feel. It goes in the complete opposite direction. So yeah, you know, Modern Warfare 2 has changed a hell of a lot, but I suppose realistically I would like to think back and remember the good times on it. So you were absolutely right, you know, the people who made those comments, it sort of brought light into my eyes, where essentially I think I was sort of blackened out by hope. It's like the way I kind of weighed it up was I was thinking about this pub that I used to drink in when I was in my teens. You know, it was a great pub. It was a place where you'd go. It was like you younger guys probably wouldn't know Cheers. There used to be a program called Cheers. It was sort of like the early Friends episodes, and they'd walk into this bar and everybody knew your name and everybody knew everybody in there and knew everything about each other and things like that. And that's what this pub was like. You used to go in there and you'd know each and every person, and you know, you had your girls who you probably, I don't know, I was going to say slept with, but had relations with the week previous, and then you'd have your new conquests there, and there'd be all kinds of drama and things like that. But it was just an all-round great night. Every night was a fantastic night. And then they took that pub and they turned it into a restaurant, and you know, it's kind of a pub slash harvester restaurant type thing. And I felt sad about that, because every time I drive past it still looks the same, but I have so many happy memories, and I think I wish they could turn it back into, you know, it was called the Robin Hood pub. I wish they could turn it back to the Robin Hood pub. That was such a fantastic place to have a good night. But would it be the same? No, it wouldn't. It would be totally different. You'd have a new crowd in there, you'd have new people, you'd have new staff, and it wouldn't have that same vibe. So yeah, leave the past in the past. Absolutely right. Let's look onwards and upwards, and hopefully look forward to the next thing, and keep our hands together, praying to the skies and say, please Treyarch, pull it out the bag. Make COD fun again. Make it fun again. That's all we ask. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.